it. Oh, no, I don't care. I don't care. I just want to get back. I'm in the middle of a very severe panic attack.
You don't work. You don't do anything to make money.
You had a net worth of $1 million.
Oh my God. Dude, oh my God.
What is going on, everybody? Anti here, and we're back with another video. Now, I know I said the last video on Boogie would be the last video on Boogie, but he just keeps being controversial. He just keeps freaking out, and I just have to cover it. Like, I just cannot not cover it. I'm just gonna play some of the clips that I thought were like quote-unquote highlights from the podcast, and we're gonna talk about them in between.
Keem was the one that bringing it up. I'm just playing along with it.
I'm still here, not sure what happened.
No, you brought it up. You brought it up. You said you looked into her family, and then Keem asked you what you looked up. No, you brought it up.
Yeah, you. I'll own it. I don't give a.
Okay. I'll make her a situation.
Number, Boogie?
What number? 4.
Fight Mudhar.
I'm never fighting anybody ever again. There's no amount of money. I'm not interested.
30 grand?
You know what? To get into fine. All right. What is your plan now that you're going to be a YouTuber after you figured it out last night? How do we get you back your money up, your life up, everything around?
He can start off by not scamming his fans, not lying about cancer, and not lying about sexual abuse.
Well,
I think actually what Keem said in the beginning was great.
Actually, hold on. Here's the current.
Just let me finish, please.
Okay.
I think what Keem said in the beginning was great. If you get everything out in the air right now, you basically start brand new. How many people get a new start? It's the next green positive forward.
I mean, there's very little other things I lied about.
Just cancer, you know, nothing crazy.
Like even now, I talked to the cops this time and said, hey, let's call me first. And they did. They are at that point now, which is good. But you guys didn't believe me the last time that happened. I did get hacked on Twitter, for the record. I don't know why. I've always suspected that Keemstar had somebody do it. Would you own that today?
What did I just walk into?
Wait, no, I was just asking
you. Hacked him on Twitter.
No.
Yeah, you remember I got hacked on Twitter. I suspected because you were mad at me about the whole iDubbbz thing at the time that maybe you had somebody do it.
Bro, you're okay. You're talking about like a federal crime.
Oh, okay.
You organized a hacking?
Yeah, like come on. Like
I've always wondered, and I just thought it would be asking. I figured the answer was no, but that did legitimately get hacked on Twitter.
This reminds me of the time that Matt Mundane got swatted and he told the FBI, oh, Keemstar did it. Oh yeah, I'm swatting people.
I didn't.
Boogie's just saying anything to get some heat off him right now, and of course it backfires.
I didn't tell anybody. I asked a question. I just asked.
Dude, come on, bro.
I just asked.
Of course I'm not going to have someone hack you. I would go to jail for 10 years.
Okay. Well, I just thought it was worth asking. Let's see, I did lie about the dates in which I had those welfare checks. That's true. Let's see what else. I always told you guys that me and my ex-wife split amicably. It was not as amicable as I wish that it was.
That's obvious though. Every breakup.
Yeah, well, I mean,
like that.
I never hit her. We did lose our tempers on each other several times in the last year though, and it's very regrettable.
Well, you did recreate her.
No, I don't think so. This person is a completely different person.
And speaking on the topic of Boogie's girlfriend is like what, 21, 22 years old? Bro, she's easily manipulated by this guy. And obviously, as we've seen from the last 2 videos that I made, that this guy's a master manipulator.
Just has red hair. It's the only difference. Only similarity as far as I know.
Yeah,
I know the name.
Nickname.
Similar name.
Same name, same glasses.
My ex-wife, well, Desi doesn't wear glasses. Those are costume glasses. She just likes to wear them sometimes. She doesn't.
That's what I said, yeah. The same thing Jackson brought up.
Which? What?
The dissociating stuff. You keep saying you dissociate, but you don't actually. Yeah. Nobody knows.
Jackson Clark just messaged me. He says, can't at the moment, but let him know no one that's disassociative says they're disassociating.
It's so stupid about the smallest thing he lies about. He has to lie about every little thing, and he gets called out for it. And I love how they just call him out for it. The moment they just find some sort of evidence of proof. It's hilarious.
Okay. Well, I can tell you what I'm experiencing, and you can tell me the proper word for it, okay? My therapist would call it dissociative disorder, but here's what happens. Whenever I become stressed, it's like wearing a VR helmet. And so when at the very beginning of it, it's like the VR helmet, the sound goes down and the audio goes down and the visuals go down, like everything gets darker. And then eventually I pull back and I pull back and I pull back further and further until like where I'm at now, which is like I'm kind of watching it happen, but I'm also like kind of in control. So it's kind of like telling it's like a cut scene in an NPC. I can kind of control what's going on. And then eventually I get to a point where I just am on autopilot.
Go outside and touch some grass. Go for a little walk.
And I just
and you see your penguin sliding on ice. I feel you. We've seen Fight Club as well.
Well, I don't know.
But,
I don't know what that has to do. That was spirit animals, and I don't have any spirit animals. So I did. My spirit animal would most likely be like a whale.
And yeah,
Or like a trash can.
You don't work. You don't do anything to make money. Yet you're moving to a place that costs more than where you currently live.
All right. So let me walk you through it. Here's the current
Let's
plan.
walk through the financial genius of
Well,
BOOGIE2988.
It's my friend Glenn. It's his idea, and I think it's a smart one.
I thought it was
Off rip, I hate how he says it's his friends because if anything goes wrong, he's gonna blame his friend for it, and I can already see it in the future. It was my friend's idea. It was my friend's idea.
your idea. You thought about it last night with her. You
Well,
talked about
the destination of Branson, that's mine. That's ours last night. We had debated Gatlinburg as well, but we picked Branson last night.
Sure.
And we also picked Southwest Virginia at one point because I own property there, but we discussed it's just not salvageable. That property's not salvageable. So, like it's fully overgrown. I don't know if you saw the video. But
oh no, you can't mow the lawn. Oh no, you can't get out there and cut down the bush. Oh no.
There's little trees growing on that thing. I would definitely need to hire a team.
But to be fair, Boogie is
You know
a
what the fuck?
450-pound man.
I don't want to hear it from another 450-pound man. The best thing Boogie could have done in his life, quit interrupting me, is to go out there and build himself a cabin. You went and did something like that, you'd be a completely different person. You'd be happy. You wouldn't have this horrible outlook on life.
You're right. I wouldn't be a disabled person because I would be able to do that. You know.
Yeah, if you did that.
You're not
right.
disabled now.
Right.
though.
If I would, I assure you, I'm legally disabled by the.
I understand the state thinks you're disabled, but I've watched you get into a boxing ring. I've watched you
Wait,
catch
how
there.
disabled are you? Get your ass off the couch.
Which is true. Boogie likes to say that he's disabled, even though by law he is disabled. People that are usually disabled don't do boxing matches, Boogie.
Come sit next to the guy that's going to shit on you.
You watch me sit down every 60 seconds too because I couldn't stand up.
You had a net worth of $1 million, so quit calling me a liar.
Okay, so for maybe one night before it crashed the next
Shut
day.
the
I
f up. You made a video saying I'm rich independently. You remember that? You remember that? There was a long time between that and it going down. Long time. Stop
No, it was
just...
it was in the same week.
Guys, oh my God, shut
You can ask
up.
McJuggernuggets. It was in the same week. Anyway, here's the plan.
How much money you make on all of YouTube?
Last month, 1.8K.
No, all of YouTube. Since you've been on YouTube, at least $1 million.
We talked about the 17 years. I'd made 1.5 million and averages out about 80,000 a year, which is a very good
And
job.
how much did you make in sponsorships? Probably at least $1 million there, right? Or half a
No,
million.
I was only able to keep sponsors for about a year, maybe a year and 3 months before I lost them all. But yes, during that year, I think I made close to 200,000 from them. It
Yeah,
was
think
actually
about that.
nice.
How many people have like made that much money that you made? Think about that. There's not that many people.
And that's an extremely great point by Keemstar. People can only fathom having that much money. Matter of fact, people can only fathom having that much money and being a YouTuber. So like, Boogie's living a dream job and he's just pouring it down the drain.
Yeah, I wish
And
I
the
had
fact,
not.
and the fact
Anyway.
that you mope around. No, you're gonna listen to me. The fact that you mope around with no hope after you've already accomplished something amazing like that is so
Well, that was
insane to
before I
me.
faked cancer, right? You know, same.
Wait,
same
what?
little-
Yeah.
Now that you mentioned Chad, he's still standing here watching.
No, we said
Chat.
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 I just looked up. That's why I looked up. He's not trying to get my attention. He's still sitting here listening in case he needs to pull the plug.
He's fine. Tell him to stand down. They don't need to pull the plug. No. You hate him. You say over and over again. No, you're manipulating him. You're manipulating him. You're manipulating him. You're manipulating him.
I said I don't like hot chips and I don't like him.
No.
I said I don't like hot chips and I don't like him.
You said you hate him.
said that.
You said you hate him. Oh my God.
You're leaving out. You're leaving out. You've
Run a
used the
poll.
Harry
Run a
first.
poll. Run a poll. What do you guys remember?
Dude, you're
Do you remember me saying I hate him? Or that I don't like him because I don't like hot chips. I don't like hot chips and I don't like curry. Which I guess was right.
Before that, you said you hate him.
Jesus.
You said on this show, wait, time out, everyone.
I don't like curry.
But multiple times in the show, you said you hate Muta. You have, okay? So I don't want to hear about curry because that was a little while ago when you were mixing it up. You hate him. You say you hate him. You tell me in private you hate him. I fucking hate Muta. You hate him.
He literally said it on the live previous to this one that he hates Mutahar.
So now you're saying I don't have a hate bone in my body for Muta, right? That's manipulation. You're trying to manipulate him right now. Stop doing that. Be real. Tell me you hate his guts. Tell him you hate his guts. You do. So tell him that and be real. This is why I'm saying this.
I have been for the last hour. This is the real Steven. You're saying him as much as you can. I'm a very quiet, very down, very sad person, and that's what I do. And I you know, that's what I'll continue to do. If I'm not play acting for the internet, if I'm not pretending, then this is what you'll see, because this is who I am. I'm a very quiet. I'm an introvert.
My fucking dick. Boogie will say anything and everything just to manipulate you and just get his way and just seem like that he's good, you know?
For sure.
All right. You should let his biggest A-logs come on and present their case for his bullshit and lies.
What is an A-log?
Your biggest haters.
Biggest haters.
I would rather do that than a tattoo, so let's set that up for the next episode.
No. Tattoo.
I won't do both.
What? You'll do whatever I say.
All right, first of all, that last bar from Keemstar's a little wild. You'll do whatever I say. Sounding like a super villain. Bro, no joke sounds like P. Diddy. And if you don't know, the last live, Boogie has to get a tattoo that says liar across his face.
No, we just
don't. I control you? Don't I control you?
No, we've just agreed that that's not going to happen anymore, right? Medica told me to stop doing that.
No, you're lying. I'm not your. I'm so sick of this manipulation. Boogie, I will say this to you. Obviously, I was trolling you. I'm not going to scam you out of your play button, and there was no intention to scam you to get the play button. I was going to sell it for charity, but then I figured, I don't want some random person having it. Maybe it's better that Muta has. That's why I said we'll talk about it behind the scenes, right? Okay. So I was just trolling you to with you.
I like this
to let you know that lying and manipulation's not cool, but you didn't really get that. You got really offended right away, and you didn't really get the point that I was trying to get across to you.
What are you looking at?
I'm looking at my bank statement.
Well, bro is on X videos as we speak right now. Wings has no interest, nothing to add to this conversation. He's just there as a punching dog.
Well, the good news is, the good news is, I'm getting my play button back, and charity got helped, so that's all that matters.
Yep. All right, so I'm going to leave it at that. All right, Boogie.
Wait, if I donate a little bit more, do I get the play button? We matched.
If I get my $3,000 back, sure.
It's $3,000 that's going to dying kids.
You take money back from dying kids?
No, I mean, Mutahar would also have to give me my $3,000 back.
Somebody clip that.
Yeah, Mutahar. Let me figure out how to do that right now. They told me they thought I was going to charge it back, and it really upset.
I don't think you would do that. If you would charge it back, you'd really be Boogie. Come on, let's be real.
I know, but that's what they're saying. They're saying they're going to tell everybody that.
Oh, come on. There's no way. If you did that, we would know. We'd find out. The only way you have to worry about that is if you actually charge it back.
Which he's low-key planning on doing, and his excuse is going to be, my mortgage, my medicine, my mortgage.
They said they're going to tell. They said they don't believe me. And
oh my God! Stop it! Get to the donos. Any donation, 20 or more that happened tonight, read it for the chat. This is part of the goddamn punishment.
Trying. Give me a minute. I'm in the middle of a severe panic attack. Okay, I'm trying really hard.
Oh, brother.
Why? You did a good thing tonight. You donated to charity. Why would you have a panic attack?
And they're going to tell people I didn't. They're going to tell people I lied.
No, you did donate. I have the screenshot.
I know, but they said that they believe I was going to charge it back, and
they probably do believe, but they don't have any proof. They can't say that unless you actually charge it back. So don't charge it back. What the?
I obviously wouldn't. I'll just borrow the money from my roommate to cover everything. It's not a big deal.
See? You get to the donos yet?
I'm trying. I'm in the middle of a very severe panic attack. Okay, I'm logged into the channel.
I just realized there's going to be a scandal. If he's off the show, how does he have access to the channel? We just didn't change the passwords, to be honest.
And he didn't change the password specifically so that I could do this.
Yeah.
Okay, I clicked on earn. Supers.
This is going to be fun.
Frank Hassel is my favorite content creator.
I hate the way he puts no effort into reading the donos, bro. The donos, read them good, bro. Read them good. These are people paying $20 and up for these donations. You better read them shits loud and clear.
I fully endorse everything he does and love him like a brother.
Wait, can you read that over again just a little bit louder?
Frank Hassel is my favorite content creator. I like endorsing everything he does, says Frank. FR842. And, oh, sorry, that's only $2. This is only 10, 10, 2. I don't know British pounds. I'm going to count it.
Yeah, if it's orange or it's red, you know the big ones, the orange and the red ones, you got to read them.
Is he ever going to give up his award for Best Gamer for the Game Awards? That probably represents the peak of his career, and selling it off would probably be the death of his legacy in his eyes. Sure, I guess I'll do that. Thanks, honked.
Can you get louder? The chat can't hear you. You're mumbling.
After all the passionate screaming that he's done the past 3 episodes, now when it comes up to the embarrassing donations, he wants to be all mumbling, a mumble rapper.
Yes, I'm in the middle of a very severe panic attack.
Okay, let's take a moment. Big breaths. You ready? With me.
Leah something says.
Wait. Let me get down it. Let me get down it. I think your mic settings are wrong because we can't hear you. Even that screaming and yelling.
Scam Boogie, make him pay the $3K and mail the play button to Medicare. Leave something. Thank you for your donation.
What a fucking freak out. Jesus Christ.
Thank you, Leah something. We appreciate you.
Kid behind the camera, that wings joke landed. Give him the whole 20.
There we go, buddy.
Medical assassinate, rape victims, and cancer patients all around the world. Thank you, Steven.
Yeah, let them know. Let them know. We got real donations coming in here. #1 on YouTube. Let them know, Boogie.
Noah Scout, Boogie, keep your chin up, man. You'll get through this. We all go through the storm sometimes. Fault sees us through it. Thank you.
Look, that was inspirational. They had your back.
I don't know. I don't care. I don't care. I just want to get through it. I don't care.
You got
this. Let me get through it.
You got this, bro. Let's
shut up.
You're doing good.
Shut the up. Janelle M says to me it comes down to credibility, as in the Boogie has none. I'm having a hard time giving him any benefit of the doubt. I'm all for listening to all survivors. It's really hard to accept that I'm an advocate, but I can't.
Good volume that time. It landed good.
Lily Mousse says, I'm not a person to say if someone is lying about SA or not, but it ends up being a lie. Hope Boogie can live with that guilt. Rough subject matter. Take care of yourselves.
Yes. Let's go, buddy. Come on.
Jacob is Lucas. Why the f is Boogie back? He got fired.
He makes a good point. Go ahead.
All Trade Films, make a locale skit for my channel today. Would love to know a way to get it to you all.
Good one.
Join the Discord.
Good comment.
Fiasco Games, when people disclose information as sensitive as they normally become closed off and withdrawn, they don't tend to sit like this. He sits open and animated. Recalling such issues would invoke a different temperament.
Bro has a 5th grade reading level. I'm not gonna lie, gang. I used to read like this too. I couldn't wait to be done with my paragraph to pass that shit.
Oh no.
Medicare Assistant donated $50. Say happy birthday to Boogie and celebrate with us Wednesday at 7 p.m. at the Mr. Mystiker channel. Jay Hawker says, Boogie, if you truly love Desi, you would break up with her. If she has the issues you said, she's being with you is going to make it worse, not better. You're going to mess her up. Well, she and her family disagrees, but go off, I guess.
Let them know. Go off, Queen. Go off, Queen.
I'm not interested. Just let me get through it, Dan.
You got this.
Matt, stop. Let me get through it. Matt Sale says, so only people that aren't capable of refusing his testimony are allowed to be discussed. If they are dead, they're fair game.
I think that one might get on the Boogie skin, Dan.
This is why, Dan, I told you I couldn't talk about this, man.
You can do this.
This is why I told you, no, I can't. I told you I couldn't talk about
Boogie,
this.
you knocked this out of the park.
I begged you not to make me talk about this on the show. I begged you.
You crushed it.
I begged you. I begged you. I begged you, Dan. I begged you.
You crushed it. You did very good tonight.
I begged you.
You did. What's going on over there? You did fine. I think you broke your computer. Hello?
And just like that, either he smashed on the desk hard enough that a wire just disconnected, or that dude that he had on standby disconnected his whole PC. I know I said I wasn't going to make another video on this guy. Does this make me as bad of a liar as Boogie? Am I a manipulator now, guys? Subscribe if you want to see content like this every day. Like the video if you guys enjoyed. My name's Anti, and I'm out. Peace.
Anyone here into femboys?